Hey guys, welcome back to Fourth Wall Reactions. Today, it's time for more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm in Season 2. This is Episode 14. Last episode was really interesting on a whole bunch of different levels. I think seeing May's ex come into the picture kind of really opened a window into her past and different aspects of her personality, which was really fun to see. Cal is recruiting for whatever his endgame is. Obviously, it's anti-S.H.I.E.L.D. And I have kind of an idea of what Mac and Bobby are about. It's the real S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, I have some ideas about it, but I think I'm going to wait until I see a little more before I talk about them. So I'm really excited to see this episode. Let's check it out.
Then I guess we're both lucky you found me.
No, there's something going on here that I don't like it.
All right, everybody on the ground.
Ah!
You're coming with us.
Why?
You're gonna fix my face.
Oh.
Maybe if you can learn to control this, then you could have Avengers level powers. Something like Captain America even.
If there is an Avenger equivalent right now, I'm afraid it's the Hulk.
Well, Hulk saved the world last I checked.
You're absolutely right. But given the choice, all fits.
Well, don't all fits me up, mate.
Oh, nope. She don't like it.
I'm sorry, Sky.
This really isn't about you.
I'm pretty sure it is. I have no idea how to handle her.
This isn't Bahrain. Okay? We know who we're dealing with here.
Well,
Don't fool yourself.
you don't really.
Sky's changed. She doesn't know herself anymore.
Mmm.
I want you to blink twice for me.
Oh, she still has
Did the
a
facial scan diagnostic appear?
May face, though.
Yes.
Now close your eyes for 2 seconds and the change should take effect.
Oh. Oh! No.
That reminds me of my Berkeley days. Well, the effect would be...
Lower your voice, it'll all get worked out momentarily.
Lower my voice.
Alright, who's running this?
Gonzalez,
Ed!
it's good to see you, sir.
It's good to have you back on board.
So say we all.
We founded S.H.I.E.L.D, the real S.H.I.E.L.D, on the belief that leadership should operate with transparency and not from the shadows.
Nick Fury simply kept too many secrets.
This is rubbish. Maybe you've drunk the conspiracy Kool-Aid, but there's not a chance in hell Bobby would ever bow down to any of
Well, yeah. You were saying?
I know Coulson. He was a good agent. At least he was before Fury injected him with alien DNA.
this. But why not just take it up with the man himself?
We wanted all the facts first.
Which is what Bobby and I have been doing. Gathering intel.
Bobby, you're an awfully quiet member of this coup d'etat. What's your take?
She's really a triple agent.
I believe they're right. Coulson has been compromised. I have nothing to give to you in return.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I
I'll be
see
back in a couple of hours.
Ward is still creepy as ever. I don't know what he's doing. What are you up to?
The blame begins and ends with my dad.
You wouldn't be the first person to have parents with misguided intentions.
Nope, just the first whose crazy dad lured her to an alien city to get earthquake powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Yes.
Well, something. The thing I remember most about my dad is he was a car guy.
Hence Lola.
Working, stuck at home with him, fixing that damn car. It wasn't until we finished that it hit me. The car was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And all the time we'd spent together working on it gave me an appreciation I never would have had otherwise.
Hold on. Was that car a red 1962 Corvette?
Yeah.
Ah. Lola has
Well, I'd be
backstory.
very proud. Your red Corvette flies. How cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
But I think the thing he'd like most about it, at her core, she's still just a red 62 Corvette.
Just to be clear, I'm the Corvette of the story. Now you want to tell me where we're going?
He's a secretive man.
We're almost there.
Coulson.
What do I have to offer that you would even want?
Surprise.
Oh no! Oh! Oh! No, 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 no. Even... Oh no.
Wait. What are you doing?
I'm giving you what you want.
You're wrong.
You don't have to pretend. I saw the way you looked at her.
It's so weird
You
that it's
also picked
Ming
me up
Na's
from
voice.
the floor after she shot me. She made it pretty clear the feeling wasn't mutual. I'm not insane.
Beg to differ.
I know that you and Hunter have been reconnecting lately. That's taking your focus off the big picture.
Everyone knows
Play
that.
that angle.
I need to make sure that you're all in, Barbara.
I'm all in.
Then you'll understand why we're keeping Hunter on the base till the Coulson situation's been resolved.
Oh! I don't
I
think she
know what
likes
you're going
that.
through. My family did a number on me.
But you seem so well adjusted.
Ah, does he though? Really?
Then I paid my family a visit. They were surprised to see me, but I think that eventually we were able to dig in, really express our feelings.
Uh-huh.
That's it?
And
I haven't looked back since.
I killed them. Oh my god. It's crazy.
Not insane.
Sunil Bakshi.
He's in Air Force custody under a guy named Talbot.
Oh,
I was
yes.
thinking you and I should drop by and say hello.
Bakshi was the one who dragged me from my safe house.
Which is why you need a face-to-face to get all this
So
out.
to speak.
You said he's in Air Force custody.
Got that all worked out.
What
First.
are you doing?
You gonna need this.
I could have sworn it was in here somewhere.
Oh. Got it.
Everything okay, Mrs. Talbot?
Well, obviously not. I can't find my ID anywhere.
Sounds like you have a cold.
You don't sound like you.
How about I just call the general? Get this all straightened out.
The thing about a riding mower is it gives you a superior cut. Lets you control the terrain.
That's very informative, sir.
You got 2 hands, 4 wheels, 1 saddle.
She's like,
General
oh my
Talbot's
god.
office? It's security. Your wife left her ID at home again.
All right.
Thank you.
I mean, they'd have no reason to
It's one of
suspect
Fury's
this.
old retreats.
Bizarre.
I haven't been in here in years. It's a safe house for people with powers. Rogers even spent a few weeks here after he defrosted.
Okay, but who's it supposed to keep safe? The people with powers or everyone else?
Both?
Both.
Ah.
Sky, I'm afraid I have to pull you from active duty.
I get it, I do. I just didn't think that you'd lock me up like a werewolf during full moon.
You're not alone here. If you do go outside, be careful. There's a laser fence around the perimeter.
No.
You can use this time to get a handle on your abilities.
Yeah, because that's worked great so far.
Well, maybe
Oh.
it's time we give you a hand with that.
Keep trying.
The internal wiring emits a surge of electricity to inhibit your powers.
So these take my powers away.
More like decrease their magnitude to keep you from hurting yourself.
Hmm.
Like I said, we want you to heal.
Seems like a no-brainer. Are these clothes really my best option?
I can't answer that question for you, Sky.
Stop being the S.H.I.E.L.D. guy for just 1 second, okay? I just need you to be my friend right now. What would you do if you were me?
I don't know. These are uncharted waters. But if anybody can find a way through them, it's you.
Hey, honey. You get lost on the way to my office?
No, I'm not lost. I'm just stuck in some traffic.
Ha ha.
Wait, you're telling me you're still in the car?
Yes, I swear, this construction on 5th has...
But I just...
Mm.
She's not really here.
Hangs up.
Excuse me, sir?
I need you to lock down the base for me right now. And if you see me someplace I'm not supposed to be, I'm not there.
Yes. He's like, I do not like that. He's already been impersonated once.
Tell him the nanomask is in play.
It's.
No one comes in here without my permission.
He knows that they can look like anybody. Oh, good God. He thinks it can only be a woman.
Everybody?
All female personnel are accounted for, sir.
Outstanding. Rest assured, I will find this perpetrator. Because if there is one thing that I cannot stand, it is a spy.
Hmm.
Mac,
Excuse me?
you've been off campus several days babysitting Hunter. Yet, here you are.
Oh, and still no Hunter, yeah. But, I mean, what can I say? I spent the last 48 hours.
Bobby there when you left?
No, I didn't see her. 2 ships passing in the night, I suppose. Is there anything else?
No. You've done enough already.
I feel like she knows something is going on. Mac, I used to like you.
Thanks for the update, Mac. I'm afraid I have to get back.
Didn't expect you to stay and roast marshmallows.
This is temporary,
Next
Sky.
time.
I'll be back in a couple days if you need anything.
I'll let you know.
Aw,
We'll figure this out.
dad hug.
I promise.
Aw.
Captain Anderson, I believe your daughter goes to school with my boy.
I don't have a daughter, sir.
No, you do not. When was the last time I got your name right?
Never, sir.
You are correct.
Good old Pazdar.
I think we have a winner, folks. This is not your face.
He looks crazy.
Gerald, please.
Sorry about that, Meredith. Damn it! Where is she?
Uniform's a little big.
Shortest guy I could find. Any luck with security clearance?
Yep. Oh, Talbot.
Agent 33.
Yes. Hello.
What are you doing here? Whose orders are you following?
My own.
Agent 33, you need to listen to me very carefully.
No.
You've lost your way. Take a deep breath. Calm your mind. And your compliance will be lost.
There's bad guy versus bad guy.
Hi, honey.
Stop right there!
The guard wasn't at the front, so I just walked in.
Get down!
Oh my God.
Now!
Talbot.
Put your face on the carpet!
God, I even brought those little pork taquitos that you like so much.
Carla?
Yes. Oh my God, Talbot.
I'm sorry.
You could have just told me, Bob.
I was hoping to keep you out of this.
How would that have worked?
You're right. I totally blew that one.
I should have known it wouldn't work out between us. I mean, we first hit it off when you were sent to steal intel from me.
Yeah, I made it worth your while. There was no hidden agenda with you.
Yeah, you say things like that, but your actions clearly suggest otherwise. Can't you just meet me halfway?
I want to.
Walk away. Right now. You and I, we can leave all this mess behind us. Start over.
I need to finish this.
Oh, I'm leaving, Bob. So don't try and stop me.
I won't.
I don't know that this agency is gonna let that happen.
Everybody else will.
Yep. Oh!
Damn it, Hunter.
Well, what'd you expect? Hi, everyone. How do I get out of this place? Oh! Aircraft carrier. You in the middle of the ocean, honey? Well, yes. Oh! Yeah, there literally is nowhere to go. Unless he takes a plane. Does he know how to fly?
Where's Sky?
I'm afraid that's confidential.
Because you're keeping her a prisoner somewhere, aren't you?
Oh, damn.
Sky's safe, Agent Fitz. That's all you need to know.
Oh, Fitz.
What was in the case, Gemma?
Something to help Sky.
Because you want to change her.
I don't want to change Sky. The diviner did that. I'm just trying to fix her.
You never used to be this scared. You know that?
Tripp died, Fitz. All because we didn't take the necessary precautions.
No, it's not that. You're afraid because of what happened to me and Sky, how we both changed. Well, you know what the scariest change is, Gemma? It's you.
Okay.
track down video of the vehicle leaving the premises. Guess who was behind the wheel? Grant Ward.
Yep.
Agent 33 must have dragged him out of Puerto Rico.
Guessing we haven't heard the last of this.
No.
Your wife, how's she holding up?
Rattled. Damn experience nearly cost me my marriage. I'm gonna be up to my ears in edible arrangements trying to make this thing right. I lost 2 men to those psychopaths. Just tell me we'll get those sons of bitches, Coulson.
You have my word, General.
All right, then.
I wonder if Talbot knows
It's
about
a lot to process.
the other
Throw
shield.
it on the heap. So, Mac, you believe him?
Nope.
Me neither.
Nope.
Guess it's time we find out what he's up to.
Mac's not the best liar for a spy,
I
honestly.
think we have a situation.
It appears Hunter escaped using one of the ship's submersible pods. He managed to scramble communications, but
Sky and Coulson, they're close. She's more than just some asset to him.
Shows who's the
Yeah.
person whose ex-husband just flew the coop.
Agent Calderon.
Oh, come on.
This dude,
We all know Bobby could have taken out that teacup anytime she
I
wanted
might just
to.
have to test that theory out on your face.
Enough.
was a jackass in The Walking
We're
Dead.
still committed. I have
Like
no
it.
reason to doubt her.
Nice to finally meet you.
Was that her? Yes.
I'm Grant.
Kara,
I'm proud of you, Kara.
thank you so much.
You did this. And it is just the beginning.
Guess that's true. It's going to be a long night.
Guess we should get started then.
Oh no. What are you guys doing to him? No, I don't feel bad for this dude.
You really think this will work?
Ow.
Will my compliance be rewarded?
To be honest, it really won't make a difference.
Alright guys, that was episode 14 of season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'd been kind of wondering when we were going to see Ward again. I figured we'd see him again. I just didn't know when. You know, without Garrett, without an organized Hydra, and now without Whitehall, I kind of wonder, like, what is his agenda and what is he refocusing his energies on? And he kind of does everything with this little knowing smile that just don't know what kind of hamsters he has in his head that are turning the wheels. Yeah, I have no idea what he's up to. He says that he has reimagined the whole Sky thing after she shot him. It's a pretty clear indication that when you're not interested in somebody, I will shoot you. Yes, maybe we move on. So now I don't know if he's out for revenge. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how or where he's refocusing his Hydra-esque energies. I'm glad that Agent 33 has found her way back to her own face, if only because then, you know, Ming-Na is not stuck in ADR hell for the rest of the season. As she's trying on different faces and it's still May's voice. And I could have sworn the guy said that you can only store 3 faces. I guess it's only 3 faces at a time. As she's rifling through, I guess maybe the others are being deleted as she discards them. I don't know. But I was pretty much under the impression that it was a limited thing and that she couldn't just keep switching faces. So I'll probably find my answer when I watch it back when I'm editing and all that. So I got my answer about this sort of S.H.I.E.L.D, the partial S.H.I.E.L.D, S.H.I.E.L.D 2, S.H.I.E.L.D 2.0, Secret S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not sure what I'm going to be calling it yet. Secret S.H.I.E.L.D, fake S.H.I.E.L.D, maybe just fake S.H.I.E.L.D. But they are legit. I mean, I recognized the actress who played the head of the agency, the head of the academy. I recognized her. I thought she was done for in the episode last season where Hydra rose. She was communicating with Simmons, and there was like a gunfire, and she turned, and then the signal went out. But I guess that wasn't necessarily the end of her. It's not, because she's here. Really great to see Edward James Olmos. Loved him in Battlestar Galactica. I've, of course, seen many things with him in it. The guy who is sort of the jerk, for lack of a better term, the argumentative gentleman. Let's just put it that way. He's also been in many things. I remember him most clearly from his role in Walking Dead, where he's just I just automatically have a negative response to him. So I'm sure that they think they are doing good. I'm sure that they think they're retaking S.H.I.E.L.D. from the shadows, like they're talking about. It is funny, though. People have issues with this transparency and secrecy, and yet they themselves are operating in secrecy. So it's just kind of funny when, even if they have the best of intentions, which I think they do for the most part, I think they feel that they're recapturing the integrity of their agency back from this whole Fury, Coulson, secrets and S.H.I.E.L.D. and aliens and all that. But, they're not really recognizing the hypocrisy of them behaving in the same way and being duplicitous and sending in spies. It's only wrong when other people do it. It's totally fine. It's justified when I do it. That kind of thing. It is definitely hard to know truly how Hunter is really responding to this. Obviously, he's just disgusted with Bobby. He's disgusted with the whole thing. I don't know that he is necessarily super loyal to Coulson. I don't think he's super loyal to anybody. But I think in this instance, right now, at least he seems to have respect for Coulson. And he does not respect, even though he admitted that these people had many points, that he didn't respect them for how they were going about it. And I can't say that I blame him. Mac is not a good liar. I don't know why they would send him in, because he's just not a great liar. There are different kinds of agents. And I think if you're an agent who is not great at lying, then maybe you don't go undercover. Maybe you're not the best spy agent, because agents aren't always spies. Or maybe you are. Maybe that is expected of you. Maybe you are supposed to be good at all of it. Mac, he's not so good. It's not like he's obviously bad, but the scene where he was just trying to downplay everything with Hunter, I was kind of like, it is really obvious that you are lying. I think even if I didn't know the things that I know, I would be like, what are you doing? So May is instantly, of course, onto him. Bobby, however, is a wonderful liar. It's really fascinating to think of this second season through her eyes, where she was probably already operating with this fake S.H.I.E.L.D., going in as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. So she's fake S.H.I.E.L.D. going into the other S.H.I.E.L.D. That's her first duplicity, and then playing a Hydra agent. So she's a triple threat, so to speak. It's disappointing to see this disloyalty to Coulson. I mean, I kind of see their point, but at the same time, it's just more the same thing. You're also operating with no transparency. Going forward, I would hope to see internal conflict in Bobby's and Mac's loyalties. But I don't know. They don't seem to have too much problem doing what they're doing right now. I always love Adrian Pasdar when he comes on screen. This guy, he's just so sure of himself. And I just, from the start, that scene where he's talking to his assistant, and his assistant is just like, oh my God, this guy. He just is a windbag, but his performance is hilarious. It's awesome. This idea that he couldn't get past, I don't know if it was a thing. I would not have assumed that the face mask could only mimic your own sex, your own gender. I would assume that it would be able to mimic any human. Like, the fact that he was so focused on, that he had these gender constraints, like it could only be a woman. It's just very Talbot. He's just a little short-sighted. He's just very pragmatic and factual, and He doesn't like any of this weird nonsense. And it's funny. I don't know if he knows about fake S.H.I.E.L.D. though. And I really don't know if he doesn't know. I can't imagine how he's going to respond to two warring factions of S.H.I.E.L.D. when he really doesn't like any S.H.I.E.L.D. to begin with. So that could get really interesting and complex. I think that the issue between Fitz and Simmons is more complex than he is making it. He's making it out to be very simple. He's identifying with Skye going through changes, and he has fundamentally changed. Although, if I were comparing the two, I would say that with rehabilitation, he is more likely to go back to his old self than Skye will be able to go back to her old self. I mean, they are both fundamentally changed, but I think Skye's transformation is radically more than his. And I've already talked about in prior episodes the fact that the dynamic between Fitz and Simmons is challenged because of that little tinge of romantic missed opportunity kind of thing, where Simmons, I guess, genuinely didn't know how she felt about him. So there's baggage there when they talk about how she is perceiving him now that he's changed. There's that baggage, but he does keep lashing out at her like that. I really feel like, I don't know. I'm just really missing the old dynamic, and not, I still think there could be the old dynamic even with Fitz changed, but they're just so angry with each other. They're so upset because she has said privately that she's not treating him differently because of what happened to him. Her behavior is different towards him because she doesn't know how she feels romantically, or she didn't. And now it's just so messed up. I want Fitzsimmons back. And the whole Skye situation, I can also understand both sides of it, because you do want to be with the people who are on your side, but at the same time, they have to be safe, and she has to be safe. I don't think it's a bad thing that she's out in this place where she can just work on everything and have some alone time. But check in with people as needed. I don't know. But I can also understand why she feels maybe a bit of abandonment, and that Coulson doesn't feel quite right about it either. So I kind of see both sides of the problem. I do worry that she's exposed. I mean, he said, oh, we have this fence, and we have this and that, and surveillance, and we're going to drop in every few days. But, I don't know if Ward has plans to come after her now, like a revenge for shooting her. So I feel like she's a little bit vulnerable. But I don't know, what do you do? They really, at this point, don't have experience really trying to deal with someone who has newly acquired powers. And what they have been doing is just to isolate and contain. And it doesn't seem like S.H.I.E.L.D. has done much other than that. So what is the course of action? I don't think anybody knows. I think May is right. Just, I don't know what to do with her. There's no precedent. So what do you do other than track them and just make sure they don't hurt anyone or themselves? But that has not worked for people, because they have shown several times people with powers feeling resentful of that, lashing out. It just makes this situation worse. I don't think it's a long-term solution. I think this episode was pretty revealing. I got a lot of answers about fake S.H.I.E.L.D., S.H.I.E.L.D. 2.0. Got a status check on Ward, although it raises more questions of what the hell. What does he have his sights on now? And just, the continued question of what is happening with the team. Skye, Fitzsimmons. I don't know. Yeah, a really good episode. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this one with me. If you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and a subscribe. Full reactions are on Patreon, and be sure to join me for the next episode. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.